Hey you guys, it's Channon Rose, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a boob job Q&A.
Am I out of my head? Am I out of my mind? If you only knew.
Okay, so I asked you guys to ask me whatever you wanted about my boob job, and your Twitter questions are here. They've arrived, and I'm about to tell you what they are. Okay, so the first question is from Katie C. Dallas, and she says, does it hurt after you get it done? And if it does, how long does it hurt? I love you so much. I love you so much. Does it hurt? Yes, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely hurt. And for me, it hurt even more because I didn't take pain medicine right after because my mom told me it wasn't gonna hurt. So I woke up in a lot of pain. But I feel like if you take your pain medicine as you're scheduled as you're supposed to, that really helps with the pain and it won't be that bad at all. So definitely take pain medicine and then it won't hurt that bad. And then how long did it hurt for? Honestly, I was on pain medicine I think for 3 or 4 days, and then after that I was fine. It still hurt and I was still sore and sensitive for about a month, I would say. But then it's slowly each day gets better. Okay, so I've seen this question a lot. This is from Dina Malloy, and it says, do you ever regret getting your boobs done at all? Absolutely, especially the first time I got them done. So for those of you guys that don't know, this is my second boob job, and I got them smaller and lifted this second time around. But the first time around, did I wish that I didn't get them done? I wish I never got them done the first time because I didn't get them done by a very good doctor, and I got them way too big. And my boobs were not bad at all, like from the beginning. I just wanted bigger boobs because I did not like what I had. But you always want what you can't have, right? Like if you have small boobs, you want big boobs. If you have big boobs, you want small boobs. It's like we're never happy like with what we have. So I've kind of just come to the point now where like I'm very happy with what I have and accepting, and I'm learning to love my body the way that it is. Boob jobs and all. Amanda Stewart says, how was the healing process? For me, it took a while. I feel like, I know this is bad, but I feel like maybe because I'm vegan, like things take longer to heal on me. I don't know, maybe that's not the case at all, but like, I don't know, I feel like for me, it took a while for me to heal. I'm not sure why, but I just feel like it took a while. So I would say like a whole month process of like good amount of healing, but it was worth it. Oh, this is a really great question. Okay, so Brie Perez 19 says, does a boob job change the appearance and sensitivity of your nipples? Such a good question. So if you have really small nipples and you get your boobs done, it is going to stretch that skin out a little bit, so I feel like it might alter the appearance of your nipple. But if you're getting a lift, then they cut around your nipple, so they can make it smaller if you wanted it to. So so overall I would say yes, it does change the appearance of your nipple a little bit, but might not be too big of a difference for people to notice. And then as far as the sensitivity of nipple goes, I don't know about other people that have got their boobs done, but from the very first boob job I got and this one, my nipples are so much more sensitive. Like I don't even really like people touching my boobs because people come around and touch them. I don't know, I just don't like, I keep wanting to say I don't like people touching my boobs. People don't touch my boobs. But like my husband, like I don't like him really like squeezing my boobs or my nipples too hard because they are so sensitive. So yeah. Oh, hey, Sarah J says, did your implant ever flip over, or do you know of anyone that has? I've seen it before and it looks so sore. Love you lots. Love you lots. Oh my gosh, no, my implant never flipped over. I would have freaked and flipped out if my implant would have flipped. I would have been like, calling my plastic surgeon being like, fix this, no, I've never had that happen to me before, thankfully. And I've never seen anybody's implant like in person or someone I know that's happened to them, so no. Julia C. Ross says, do you feel fake with them and do they bother you sometimes? Love you. I love you too, Julia. Do I feel fake? I wouldn't say I feel fake, but do they bother me sometimes? Absolutely. I feel like if I'm trying to lay on my stomach or like, I don't know, certain things like that, I think mainly like laying on my stomach, they seem to get in the way. Like you can't lay on your stomach. So That's definitely something where I feel like they get in the way and they're annoying. Julie Roth also asked, do they feel different than natural breasts, and what does Travis think about them? That's really funny. They do definitely feel different than natural breasts. If you get a certain kind, I'm really bad at this because like silicone and saline, I don't even know which one I have, to be honest with you, but one of them feels, I think, a lot more natural, like, you know, feels more like a natural boob as I'm like massaging my boobs. I don't know what is going on in this video right now. But yeah, so one feels like more natural, I think, but you can definitely tell like when someone has fake boobs if they're leaning over, like sometimes they get like lines right here. It's just pretty obvious unless you have like an amazing boob job. I don't know, even then, I think it's pretty obvious like when someone has fake boobs. I don't know, at least I can spot it out. And what does Travis think about them? Travis still thinks they're pretty big, and I would have to agree with him. They are a little bigger than I wanted them to be, but I think like it fits my body like correctly. But yeah, I think Travis is maybe scarred a little bit from seeing seeing my boobs right after my surgery and like helping me like change my dressings and stuff. I think he's pretty scarred. I feel really bad for him. Cami Farrington says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the pain afterwards? Love you, Shannon, love you. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is the thing, guys. For me, because I didn't take the pain medicine when I was supposed to, my pain was a 10. But I feel like if you take your pain medicine like you're supposed to, the pain is not that bad. It's definitely tolerable. So just take your pain medicine like you're supposed to and stay on top of it, because if you don't take it, the pain is just going to be there longer. If that makes sense. Nelly on Fire says, ever since you got the breast reduction, have you felt any better with your back, etc.? It's only been like around 3 months since my boob job, so I don't know if I noticed like a huge difference. And the problem with that is that I've been working out really hard with a trainer, and so that's been like bothering my back. So I can't really tell a difference, but I'm sure over time it definitely is going to be more helpful, obviously. Like less weight on my body like is better for my back. Abby Dabby Doo says, how long does it hurt for, and what would be the estimated price for a lift? Now I don't know what an estimated price for a lift is, but I can tell you like how much it costs for me to get what I got done was around $12,000. And that included like anesthesia, like the surgery center, the plastic surgeon, all of that combined. And how long does it hurt for? My boobs are still pretty sensitive right now, but I'm a baby when it comes to pain. So I would say like it really hurt for a good like 2 weeks, and then it took like a whole month, like I said, to heal completely, I feel like. Cindy, that's me, says, is it expensive? And I love you too. Yes, it is expensive. Save your money if you want to get your boobs done. Nikita Cassandra says, would you recommend boob jobs to anyone who may be thinking about getting the procedure done? If not, why? Love you, girl. Love you. Nikita, that's a good question. This is the thing. When it comes to plastic surgery, people get really salty. Some people really don't like plastic surgery. I feel like if you're doing it for the right reasons, then absolutely go for it. Because at the end of the day, you have to wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror and you live with you. And if you're not happy with something and there is something that you can do to fix that, why not do it? Like, you'd be stupid not to. So if you're really self-conscious of your boobs because one is bigger than the other and it doesn't look right in clothes and it makes you self-conscious every time, you know, you go out or you can't wear a tight shirt or whatever, like, and you can fix that, like, do it. You know, there's lots of reasons I feel like people get plastic surgery, and a lot of people don't know those personal reasons and they're judged constantly, and I think it's really messed up. So I feel like if it's something that you want to do for yourself, then go for it. Do a lot of research, make sure you go to a good experienced doctor, and save your money, because those experienced doctors are pricey and it's going to cost a lot. This is a really good question. This is from Visti, and she says, can you still breastfeed if that's what you decide to do? That's a great question. I actually asked the doctor this because they were cutting around my nipple and down the bottom of my boob right here. And so I was concerned with the whole breastfeeding thing because I absolutely want to breastfeed. So the way that my doctor explained it to me when I asked him was that when they're cutting and doing these different things, they don't mess with like actual milk glands, so that it shouldn't have an issue. Like there shouldn't be an issue with breastfeeding afterwards. And in his 40 years of practice, that he's never had anybody have issues with breastfeeding like afterwards that he knows of. So yeah, I don't think so. I think it's like very unlikely. Zoli Baby Smile says, hi Shannon, is it true when you get your boobs done you have to sleep a certain way? Love you, babe. I love you too, girl. I don't know, I guess it depends how you sleep. I've always been a back and side sleeper, so for me it has been an issue. I feel like if you sleep on your stomach, that might be pretty uncomfortable and you might have to change the way you sleep, but who knows, I don't know, because I don't sleep on my stomach. It's Beth Terry says, did your shirts and t-shirts still fit you after you had your first ones done, or did you have to buy new ones? You know, you'd be surprised, my shirts actually fit me fine. They were like just a little bit more form-fitting in the boob area, so yeah, I really didn't have to, but I mean, if you want to go, it's a good excuse to go shopping, girl. I did have to buy new bras though. Thank you. Justin says, what would you have done while getting the boob job if you suddenly woke up? I'd probably shit myself. I would freak out. Waking up during surgery, I've heard that like happen before, and that's probably one of my worst nightmares. Thankfully, I've had many like surgeries where I've been put to sleep and I've never had that happen, so thank God. That would freak me out. I would not like that at all. Alright, I think that's it for the boob job Q&A. Thank you so much for sending your questions in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something from it. If you want to be included in some of my future Q&As, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all the social media places. Thank you again so much for watching. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hey you guys, it's Channon Rose, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my boobies.